If you're suddenly in a position where you're unable to get to the gym, you're probably concerned about the gains that you are losing. But in reality, if you change your perspective, you should be thinking about the gains you could be making. So the aim of today's video is to be a bit of a one-stop for your leg training needs. I will go through various different exercises that you can do, broken down by body part, and also give template workouts towards the end that you can follow. Alternatively, you can adapt the exercises yourself and create your own program. Here's a home workout that will give any gym routine a run for its money. So the setup you're going to need is, you're going to need some kind of anchor point, which I'm using a rucksack here which has got about 50 kilos of weight in, so it's nice and sturdy. You'll need a resistance band. Take your anchor point, whatever it may be, the band through, and then all you do then is you loop it through itself and then pull it nice and tight. If you have weights as well, they can also be incorporated into this routine. Some of the exercises may require for you to attach the band to your ankle, and to make it easier you might need some kind of ankle strap. If you haven't got an ankle strap, I'll show you a method you can use with equipment you'll have lying around the house. First of them being a sock. I'll show you how you can use a sock to act as an ankle strap. If you haven't got a pair of socks, you can even use a pair of budgie smugglers. Oh, come on guys, it wouldn't be a Muscle World video without them. So if you're going to be using a sock, all you need to do is take it around the lower part of your shin, just above your ankle. Get your band, feed it through, and then tie yourself a nice strong knot, and that will enable it to stay attached to your ankle. So the other option is using your Calvin Kleins. Pull it through like so. You loop it through itself, through the band, and then under your trainer again. It's nice and sturdy there. You'll be able to pull on it, and you've got yourself another makeshift ankle strap. Now, many of the exercises you will be able to use just by looping the band around your ankle, but the ankle strap is an option for you just to keep it more secure for some of the exercises you will need them. And the first exercise I'm going to show you is standing abduction. To form this exercise, stand nice and tall, core nice and tight, loop the band around your ankle, then slowly begin to abduct your leg out to the side, nice and slowly. Repeat on the other side. Next glute exercise I'm going to show you is the pull through. So I'm going to go for a slightly heavier band this time. Straddle the band, grip the top of the band, step forward, keeping the band between your legs, at which point lean forward into the band, your chest up, lean forward slightly, push your hips back, so you feel the tension, extend your legs. Squeeze your glutes at the top. For standing hip extension, you're going to need to deploy your ankle strap. Ensure the band is going straight forward, not off to an angle. Now, the main thing you're going to miss with your leg training is going to be heavy bilateral exercises such as the barbell back squat, front squat, deadlift, etc. So that means the bulk of your workout should be unilateral exercises, so you can work with a lighter resistance, working one leg at a time, and still be able to get an effective muscular workout. Now, it doesn't mean that squats should not be performed. You could do them as part of your warm-up. You could even do them adding a resistance band, where you stand on the actual band, then you can bring the band up behind your neck, arms across your chest, and squat down as deep as you can, driving up. Another alternative to the squat that you can do if you want more explosive power is a squat jump. Now, you need to be incredibly careful when you set this one up. Your band to be anchored to a point. It could be for your rucksack, it could be a dumbbell, it could be a kettlebell. Get the band, so it could be a light band, put it behind your neck, along your shoulders, stand up, nice wide stance. Now when I say be careful when setting this up, I mean make sure that you've got room for where you're landing. Come forward, stand up, use your hands, generate power. So in slow motion it's down, then explode up. As much force as you can per repetitions. So down, drive up, nice soft landing, reset. Ensure with this one the weight is going more around your shoulders than your actual neck. It's nice and far back. So with the pistol squat, stand up nice and tall, take one foot off the floor, keep your chest up, and then bend at the hip and at the knee. Try and keep your full foot flat on the floor. The key with this one, with regards to your balance, is just to focus on a point out in the distance. Slowly lower it down and then drive up, extend through, extend the knee and extend the hip. It's a progression from the squat, and for the more advanced users amongst you, you can do a pistol squat and then to progress even further, you can form a pistol squat with the resistance band or an additional weight such as a dumbbell. Bulgarian split squat, a unilateral exercise whereby you are raising your rear leg. Easiest way to set this up, kneel down on the floor. Make sure your rear leg is higher, toes pointed downwards. Adjust your front leg, make sure your knee is tracking the toe. It's also nice and upright, look straight ahead, and then drive up with this front leg. Try not to put any weight on the rear leg, that's just there for balance. Straight ahead and extend through the leading leg, nice and controlled, lower it down, and then back up. Full extension, and 1, 2, 3, and then up. 1, 2, 3, and then up. 1, 2, 3, up. So with that technique, it's nice and controlled, lowering it down and trying to keep the muscle under tension consistently. So I'm not locking out for a period of time. I'm fully extending the leg, but then as soon as I get that position, I'm controlling it back down, taking about 3 seconds. 3 seconds down, 1 second up, and then straight down. Progression of this exercise can be with a resistance band. Hold it up to the front, drive up, and slowly lower it down. Drive up, and slowly come down. Up, slowly come down. Up, slowly come down. You see, the higher up it goes, more tension it's going to be on your quadricep. Next up we have the leg extension. So you are going to need again your resistance band, anchor point, and also your sock or your whatever angle attachment you're using. Make sure it's nice and secured and directly pointing behind you. You need to kneel down for this exercise. Would recommend putting a mat down for your knee, and then keep it nice and steady, nice and controlled. Lift your left foot up, and then you slowly extend it out to the front. If you want to make it more challenging, you can do an isometric squat as well on the other leg. So squat down, and then extend that leg out to the front. So for a progression for the advanced users amongst you, you can use that as a superset. So you'd alternate your legs. One of them will be in an isometric hold while supporting your body, while the other leg is working as a leg extension. Now, remember, nice and controlled, make sure you get the full extension. Squeeze the quadriceps as hard as you can. So we're going to target the hamstrings now with an exercise fairly similar to the pull through, except this is a band swing. And it can be done actually with a kettlebell if you wanted to, or you can do it with just a band. So we're going to change the body position slightly on this one and do a little more powerful, a bit more explosive. So you need to focus on the hip hinge, so try and keep your chest out, and then push your hips back, bend your knees slightly, and then fully extend, then squeezing your glutes at the top. This exercise is the standing leg curl. Can be done lying down, but you might need a slightly lighter resistance band for that. Make sure you can feel the tension with your leg extended. It's one for your balance as well, so you might need to also hold on to something. However, I would suggest doing with a slightly lighter weight or slightly lighter resistance, so it doesn't actually pull you over, but it enables you to focus on engaging that particular hamstring by flexing the knee. The Copenhagen side plank is an excellent isometric exercise for your adductors. So go side on, as if you were engaging yourself in a plank, so you're also going to be working your obliques on this one as well. Try and keep your elbow directly below your shoulder. Put the top leg up onto the seat and then push down. To make it slightly easier, you can have the step more closer towards your knee. The further out on your leg it is, the more difficult it'll be for you. And the tricky one to work is calves when you haven't got heavy weights to work on. Now, when I used to work on the ship, sometimes we'd be confined to a very small container, or a very small compartment room, and one of the exercises I used to use for calves then was hopping on the spot, almost like jump rope. So I'd do it, I'd count the number of repetitions, a set of 200, 300 and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some resistance band exercises, and you're going to superset them with hopping on the spot. So you perform the exercise and then you perform hopping on the spot. And the way you do the hopping on the spot is hands on your hips, chest up, feet nice close together, hop up and down, nice soft landing with the knees, 2-foot landing, 2-foot takeoff. You can increase the intensity of exercises by doubling the bands up or even tripling the bands up to increase the actual resistance and strain. So with this exercise now, it's going to work the calves. Now, you're going to need something really solid for it to go on to. Pull the bands through so they're onto your hips nice and tight. You might need to grip them with your hands as well. Walk forward until you feel the maximum tension and then keep pulling it. Lean into it. Now what this is going to do is going to enable you to increase the range of motion. And then it is just a calf raise. You will need quite a bit of resistance for this one. Make sure you're hooking it to something sturdy. I've put extra dumbbells on top of my bag now to hold it in place, but I mean you could use anything. You could tie it to a post, a pillar. You could even attach it to your car towing eye. That might be a good idea as long as you've got the handbrake on, and of course as long as it's safe to do so. So the squat calf raise, squat down nice and deep, and then up you go then onto the balls of your feet. Really squeeze your calves and then slink down nice and low. High number of repetitions for these ones, please. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thank you very much. Have a great day. Let me know what you want to see next.